All right, so day 16, I think. I'm kind of having a hard time keeping track of the days now. I can't cast but count past 10, guys. It's confirmed. But that being said, it's been really surreal, like just how fast things can come and go in waves. And yesterday was like one of the most stressful days, like probably of my entire life. If not like definitely this one of the most stressful points in my transition. I I had a really good day today. I just feel like I had as good of a day today as I had a bad day yesterday. And I woke up and well, actually, like late, I was actually up until like 6 in the morning last night, and it was honestly like I was feeling a little bit guilty about it, but I ended up just being able to push back my, I let everyone know ahead of time what was happening and where I was at, and, that I needed extra time instead of like waiting until the last minute and just being like, oh shit, I can't do it, which apparently is so much less stressful. I really recommend it. Like, I really, really recommend it. It's like, making time for yourself and making space for yourself to not be okay is so important. And if I hadn't have done that last night and this morning, I don't think I would have been able to have the day that I had. And I think that's just super important. And like, it's okay to not be okay all the time, but if when you're not feeling okay, make the time to feel better. Don't try and just get on with your life and push through it. Like it's gonna suck. Like sitting with it really sucks. But if you sit with it long enough, it'll go away, apparently, and you'll feel okay again. And it's like I really realized how for most of my life I had been kind of like pushing my issues away instead of, just letting myself be with it. I would either try and make it better, or I would try and fix it, or, I would just, try and distract myself or whatever, and instead of just letting myself not be or be not okay, and I think it's something that's really hard to do, because so much of society tells us like, hey, you got to be productive all the time, and if you're not taking care of even yourself, like then you're just a failure. But it's like sometimes you just like I'm not saying like don't try and take care of yourself. I'm just saying don't get stressed at yourself if you can't. You know, like I went to bed at 6 in the morning. I didn't eat dinner. I was, all intents and purposes, it was a really like counterproductive day, but I needed it, and I felt so much better after that. And just giving myself that space to just let myself, just disconnect for a little bit so I could deal with my reality a little bit better when I came back. And that's, I think, like the fine line is like, it's really easy to distract yourself to the point where you're just not dealing with your reality at all. But I think that having healthy distractions is an important thing as well. It's just making sure that there are things that you can put yourself out of, and that aren't, you're not just putting all of your time and energy into that instead of doing the things you need to do to improve your life. Because sometimes it's okay to not be okay, but like at the same time, if you're not at least, letting yourself know that it's going to get better, like if you're just so sure that it's always going to be shitty, it's always going to be, so it's a fine line between being like, defeationist and like self-destructive, and actually using it as a place to help you through that trauma, and I think that's been really cool for me. That's just been a really amazing experience to go through. And so I woke up, and I was pretty tired, but I still managed to like do some yoga and do some workouts. And then I had a massage scheduled, and it just went like phenomenally. I just I felt so in tune with myself and where I was and the whole situation, and I really feel like like that morning routine that I've been working on has really been helping me with that as well. But I just felt so good and so just grounded in myself today, which compared to yesterday is like insane. It really is just like incredible how much of a difference 24 hours can make. And like I think that's one thing I'm really grateful for the series is like I really can kind of just go back and see the differences and like play back, each day for myself and give myself that awareness of like, oh, what I'm going through is kind of similar to this day. And, here it is right in front of me. And I made it through that. So I can make it through this, you know? And yeah, I got to work with one of my really old friends and her center, which is Exceeding Beyond Matters. It's a phenomenal mental health outreach program. I think is the best description that I can describe that I can use for it. It's also kind of like a community building. Like they do like camps for children during the summer, and they're always doing like festivals and like different things that are bringing the community together for different holidays, like for the kids, and even for the adults. Like there's a lot of like really quality like mental health awareness content there, and I really believe in the work she does. And I got to spend the day out there, and it was just phenomenal. I felt like I was hanging out with my family, and it was just really cool. It was a really nice day, beautiful weather, and just a bunch of people who really were there for good reasons. We always have people that have their own reasons, but I think everyone really came together at the end of the day, and it was super beautiful to watch. I just, I'm so inspired by being around people like that, and it just makes me believe that the things that I want to do and the things that I care about are possible. And I'm super grateful for having that experience. I'm super glad that I got to share it with these people who have been with me through a lot of things in my life. And I'm just really glad that I I didn't give up yesterday, and that I kept making my videos and I kept doing this, and here I am on the other side, and it wasn't even like a day later. So, you know, I'm really grateful. Um, so I'm going to do some more positive affirmations. Speaking of that, um, I'm thankful for my friends. I'm thankful for my family. I am so thankful for the people who have constantly been showing up in my life to give me the support and love that I need. Um, I'm so grateful for the opportunity to give that support and love back to people who are needing it. Um, I am love. I am a positive impact on my community. I am a positive impact on my friends. I believe in what I'm doing and the work I'm doing, and I believe that I can do anything that I want if I keep love in my heart and I keep an open mind and a strong will. And I believe that the people in my life who love me are going to continue to manifest and are going to continue to be a presence in my life. I believe that I am going to show up for my friends, and keeping a presence in their life, even if things happen. Um, I'm going to do my best, just one day at a time, And I'm going to appreciate every single second of this amazing journey that I've been on. So I am beautiful. I am confident. I am absolutely sexy. I'm stunning. I have the most beautiful smile. I am so happy with where I am in my life. I am love embodied. I am love. Everything's gonna be all right. And I'm so glad that y'all are joining me on this journey. And just remember that everything is gonna be all right. Much love, as always.